Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. Call halal la Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi, which means bless Yahawah, bless Yahawashi. All praises to the Father Yahawah and the Son Yahawashi. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. Salutations to all the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad, teaching His word in sincerity and truth. Shalom. All right, this is going to be a quick lesson, and I'm entitling this, at the end of the day, it's all about faith. At the end of the day, it's all about faith. All right, now, our forefathers, they had faith, you know, so just as well as today, we got to have faith. All right, and the first thing I'm going to start off with is Ephesians 2:8. Well, it started 2:7. And it reads, Ephesians 2:7, that in the ages to come, He might show the exceeding riches of His grace and His kindness toward us through Yahawashi Mashiach. So the Most High is showing His kindness, all right, and His riches through us, through His Son, Yahawashi, all right, Hamashiach. And it says, verse 8, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourself, it is the gift of the Most High. So every brother, every man that's of the Lord and that will be saved is according to their faith. You know, not of works. It's according to what? Their faith. And it says, for by grace are ye saved. So these men obtain grace from Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi. And it says, and not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High. So it's the gift of Yahawah, man. So Yahawah is giving us a gift, which is that gift is faith. And why is it a gift? Because not everybody can obtain that gift that you have. Not everybody on this side can receive that gift that the men of the Lord have. And that's faith. Faith. You know, it's much important every day that we exercise our faith. Hey, our apostles and elders are great teachers, man. All right, and it's a reason why we give them double honors, because they do rule well. The elders and apostles of GreatMillStone taught us on how to exercise our faith in Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi. And that's just truth, man. All right, that's just truth. Okay. Faith is exercised every day. And one way how we exercise our faith is by putting out these shows and doing the lessons. Continuing to push. Continue to endure with the teachings. You know, with the prophesizing. All right? Unlike others, you know, that say they have faith, but really they don't. Because not a lot of guys are pushing like they're supposed to be pushing the work. You know, one thing Yahawashi said, He said, pray for the laborers. Pray for the laborers, because Yahawashi knew. And He said it, the laborers are few. Because who's really going to get out there and give their body as a living sacrifice with the gift of the Most High and continue to keep pushing, enduring, teaching, prophesizing, all right, defending the gospel? That has to be the elect. Men. Okay? Men. The men are first. Because that's who the Lord dealt with. He said the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. The men are the head. If you establish the head, then everything else will follow. Alright? If you cut the head, then everything else will die. You see? So the Most High has given His gift, which is the spirit of faith. Okay? So it says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High. You know, even I believe Paul even said, count your works as he said, roughly paraphrasing Salakia, he said, you are unprofitable servant, even after doing good works. Because the works is not going to get us saved, but it's through the grace and love of the Lord, man. Now the works can help a little. It can prove your faith. All right. But you're not getting saved through your works. You're not getting saved from all of the views you get on your channel. Most I don't give a damn about YouTube. He gave us YouTube and the internet to push this truth, to exercise our faith. All right, to push it out there for the hopeful elect to get in the body, man. All right. YouTube and views and all that stuff doesn't validate your salvation. You know, you got some brothers that barely get views. They get 1 view or none. And they constantly pushing shows, man. That shows a man of great faith. You know, brothers that don't get too many views probably get 1 or 2 views from a brother. And that brother keep continuing to push out there, keep putting the work in. That's a great faith, you know. And like it says in verse 7, that in the ages to come, he might show the exceeding riches of his grace and his kindness toward us through Yahawashi. And how is that? Because Yahawashi taught us this word. He gave us the gospel. He taught us the way and the way to get back with the Heavenly Father while we in his absence, while he left us. All right. Let me say this, excuse me, fix my words. The Lord left us physically, but spiritually he's with us. And he taught us the way, and he have given that to righteous men. All right. So let me go on to the next precept. Now let's get the definition of faith, which these are scriptures we already know. But guess what? The apostles, the elders, you know, through all the scoffers that are coming up and trying to pervert the gospel, you know, at the end of the day, this is all about faith. If you claim that you believe in Jesus Christ, Jesus, you believe in Yah, and you go to these different churches, and isn't that an act of faith? You believe in a power? It's all about faith. But guess what? There is a true power, a righteous power that governs the whole world and everybody in it, man. And that's Yahawashi. And why we say that? Because it's faith. You know, through scriptures of what the Bible speaks of, through research, breaking downs of words, and mainly prophecy, history, prophecy, things that were foretold to come to pass, things that are coming to pass now validates our faith. It strengthens us in the spirit to have faith in Yahawashi and to know that his word is true. All right. Jeremiah says that every man is a liar. I think that's Jeremiah Salakia. All right. But guess what? The Most High is true. I believe that is it. BaHaSham. Let me get a quick precept real quick. Bear with me. Select it. Let me see. Oh, that's Romans. I'm tripping. All right, let's see. Okay. This is Romans chapter 3 and 4. Start at 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. All right, so the scriptures say, for what if some did not believe? There are more people, there are more Israelites that's out there that don't believe in the truth, that don't believe in Yahawashi, that don't believe in the Bible, even though they say they believe in God. but they don't really believe in God because their actions don't speak. So it says, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? So because you don't believe, should that stop prophecy? Should that stop the word of the Most High and the truth of the Lord? The truth in the matter of that his people are the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Hispanics, and Native and Seminole Indians. Should that, you know, because you don't believe that, should that make that should that not be in effect? All right. This is where it boils back down to the gift of faith. You know, and some of it, you know, it boils down to faith, but some of it is just taking the time out to read, to study, to research, and see what the actual Bible is talking about. This is why Esau knows, all right, well, the elites been know who the real children or the real people of the Lord, chosen people of the Lord, because they've been new, they've been researched. But now, you regular Edomites, you know, that go call yourself Christians, and you researching things, and you're listening to the Israelites break down the scriptures, and you're getting into it, and you're learning the Bible even more depth than what you did before. Instead of just learning stories, now you're learning the prophecies. Now you're starting to examine the book. You're starting to realize that the book says, and the book matches these people. And especially when you go into Deuteronomy 28, the curses. You know that we are those people. And that's why the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, because now his job is to continue to keep pushing lies he can't admit. But that's okay, because that was written. All right, the Lord told us your thoughts. The Lord told us your mannerism, your characteristics. We know what we're dealing with. We know who are the enemy. Shit, not just the enemy of the Israelites, but the enemy of the earth, the enemy of all nations, the enemy of the Most High, the enemy of Yahawashi, the Son. Okay, he's ruling the earth. But like I said, like the title of the video, at the end of the day, it's about faith, man. So it says, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true. All right, which is the word. That's what we have here. And a lot of you looking for, you want the Most High to come down and show you that he's here, but you can't believe in the report. That's because the Lord left it according to faith. All right, so it says, let God be true, but every man a liar. And that every man is every man that's not coming out of the scriptures. Anybody that think that they can just say what they want to say and put whatever false philosophy, you know, to play, you know, and push. If they're not speaking of the scriptures, the scriptures say there's no light in them. All right, if they don't speak according to this word, there's no light in them. All right, it says, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Okay, so let me get back. I kind of got off track with the precept there, but let's get back. This is Hebrews 11:1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So that's the definition of faith. The faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So faith is something that you hope for, but you can't see it. So some people would say, well, you bugging out. You know, you got a kid's imagination. Is there something wrong with you? Well, the scriptures say we were fools for Yahawashi's sake. So go and laugh and mock and make mockery of the men of the Lord having faith toward Yahawashi. What you think this new movie is all about? What you think this new movie is all about? Making mockery of the Lord, man. You know, when you check that trailer out, you know, they say they're calling on the dinosaurs, you know, and they blowing the horn. Well, symbolically, they're trying to say they're making mockery of us blowing the trumpet, and then they said in the movie calling on dinosaurs, something that would never come. All right, so they're trying to say that Yahawashi would never redeem us because he would never come. Well, the Most High is going to deal with you, man. You can make mockery of all you want and make light of this truth, but the Lord got you, Esau. It's just a matter of time. And the ones that believe in you and believe in your rhetoric and believe in your false philosophies, religions, you're all going to get put to shame. All right? Right now, we're supposed to be humiliated. Right now, we're supposed to look like fools. And like I said, the scriptures, I'm going to repeat it. The scriptures say we were fools for Yahawashi's sake, man. All right? According to this world, we're fools. All right? Toward Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi and the faith and love that we have, man. So it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by the elders obtain a good report. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen are not made of things which do appear. All right? So like this dude is being a demon. Salakia. It says, verse 3, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen are not made of things which do appear. And this is what Esau, you can't understand. All right? Because you want tangible evidence. You need tangible this, tangible that. You need things that you can see. And that's what's wrong, not only with Esau, but with the rest of the world. The 2/3 of Israel, you heathens. This is why you are dismayed at the signs of the Most High. When you see the angels in the heavens, or you see the eclipse and the moons. All right? It says, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated, that he should not see death, and was not found, because the Most High had translated him. For before his translation he had this testimony, that he pleased the Most High. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You see how powerful these messages are, these verses of the Lord. You know, these are powerful, man, because this hits right on the nail. It gets into your soul. All right, it gets into your conscience, and it makes you think. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. So if you don't got faith in the Lord, you can never please the Most High. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. By faith Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. All right, and these Edomites know that the flood happened. You know, they want to call it an ice age, you know, and that's what killed all the dinosaurs and this and that. But they don't want to talk about the flood, because they know the flood happened. They even have the evidence, which you would call what, tangible evidence, on Mount Ararat, man, where the boat actually sit on that mountain, man. All right, but they won't tell you these things because they don't want you to believe in the truth. All right, because they should be teaching these kids in the history book the truth. When you go to school, you should be learning these things, man. It says, this is verse 8. By faith Abraham, when he was called to go out into the place which he should after receive for inheritance, obeyed, and he went out not knowing whither he went. By faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. So showing you, all right, the promise and the line went down to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who the promise went to. The promise didn't go to everybody in the world. So that cuts that Christianity doctrine that anybody could be saved. Only an Israelite can be saved, man. An Edomite is not going to make it to the kingdom of heaven and have everything a heart could wish for. His kingdom of heaven is now. All right. This is why he and his people run the earth. But guess what? Our people is up next because we are Jacob. It says verse 10, for he looked for a city which have foundations, whose builder and the maker is the Most High. Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. And if you know the story with Sarah, Sarah laughed when the Most High told Abraham that she was going to conceive seed, because she was an old lady. All right, and she did, and she had faith when she conceived it. That's what the scripture is saying. It says, through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed. All right, verse 12. Therefore spring thee even of one, and him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the sky in multitude, and as the sand which is by the seashore innumerable. These all died in faith. See, key word, faith. Okay, these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed it, that they were strangers of pilgrims on the earth, and pilgrims of the earth. Right. All right. So let me get Romans chapter 10 and 13. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And who is that? Who's going to call upon the name of the Lord? The elect. The elect. You know, and yes, it's real tedious when it comes to the Lord's name. It's real particular. You can't just call the Lord whatever you think you want to call him. The Most High is going to know who's of his. All right, those that diligently seek him. All right, it will be the elect, because if you truly diligently seeking the Lord in truth, you would know the Lord's true name. You would know it. All right, first by spirit. All right, then by sight, man. First by hearing it, first by spirit, hearing it, and then by sight, because you researched it, you studied it. All right, Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear? Slakia. It says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? All right, so you gotta hear. You're gonna be taught this word by a man of the Lord, by an anointed man of the Lord. All right, who the Most High sanctified from the womb, just like he told Jeremiah, "I knew thee from the belly." Excuse me, let me get it. Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 1 and 5. It says, Jeremiah 1 and 5, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So when you hear this truth and you get it, and you know it, and you have faith and knowing that it's the truth, all right, you know that that man, that teacher, that prophet was sanctified by the Most High. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. All right. All right. It says, let's go back where I was at. All right, this is verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. You know, when a brother's speaking and the fruit coming in, how beautiful is that, man? You know how beautiful it is when the scriptures tell us that even the angels rejoice when one repenteth. That's how beautiful it is, man. That's a miracle happening. A miracle, man. For us to have the faith and the gift of the Lord and to really believe and profess boldly the name of the Lord, standing stiffly for the name of the Lord, that's a miracle. You're not supposed to know this truth according to this world. You got all these distractions. You got all these things that from your upbringing, man, from you being a child. There's no way in hell you're supposed to know this truth. You know, money, the hoes, the bitches, all these different devices, man, drugs, alcohol, whatever you name it, man. But guess what? The Lord had a hand on you. And through his anointed men and the spirit, all right, the Lord have woken them up. So guess what? The angels rejoice when one repent, man. That's how beautiful this truth is, man. That's how beautiful it is, man. All right. It says, for he looked, I keep jumping down. All right. Back in 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace. And we do preach peace. All right. We need peace. The so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians. All right, the Israelites throughout the four corners of the earth. We need peace, man. Go look at your history. You've been conquered. You don't own anything. You under subjection and you're put in a system. We're in a system. We're in a system, man. Esau will not allow you to develop, you know, the gifts and what different tribes carry or what different gifts the tribes have, man. Because why? They put you into a system. And the system is ran under their, what's the word? Curriculum. Okay? The way they set it up. The way they teach you in school and education. What you got to pass in order to get a certificate. You know, to say that you qualified or you was educated. It's their system. It wasn't like this before this devil came here, man. All right? Before he started to rule the earl. That's the world. Every tribe of the Israelites had gifts, man, and was great at what they did. But now you don't really see that no more. You see them trying to strive. Israel's trying to strive according to this system, you know, being a basketball player, a football player, a soccer player, a baseball player, a musician, you know, which is of Israel, but still the music today is demonic. See, this devil he's hoping to he's the deaf adder that stoppeth the ear, and he's hoping to stop our blessings, man. But Yahawashi is our true blessing, man, who the Heavenly Father have given us to redeem us, man. And also the faith that he gave us too, man. All right, so it says, but they have not all obeyed the gospel, for Isaiah say, Lord, who have believed our report. Exactly. Who believed our report? Who's going to believe the reports of Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi, the records, the history, the truth about the Bible? Who's going to believe? It says, so then faith cometh by hearing, and by hearing by, it says, and hearing by the word of the Most High. Let me read it again. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world. And that's what's happening. All right? The word of the Lord is going through all the world, man. And what the Lord said in Matthew, he said, this gospel shall go out through the four corners of the earth, and then shall the end come. All right? And through the internet of things, the internet, this word is going out, man. And it's all due to all due to the spirit and power of Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi and the gift that he have given to men, which is faith. This is why everybody going crazy. These scoffers, and you know, they get ramped up. Esau's passing laws, all because of the men of the Lord with the act of faith, with the gift of faith, with the gift of faith, pushing, standing stiffly, man. This is my last precept. This is Matthew 21:18. Now in the morning, as he returned into the city, he hungered. And when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it, and found nothing thereon, but leaves only, and said unto it, Let no fruit grow on thee henceforward forever. And presently the fig tree withered away. And when the disciples saw it, he marveled, saying, How soon is the fig tree withered away? Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, if ye have faith, key word, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. All right, so Yahawashi told him, he said, look, man, if you have faith, and if you believe in prayer, because prayer is a form of begging, all right? Prayer is a form of begging. And it says, let me read that again. It's like just being distracted. It's fucking Edomite. I'm telling you, boy, they some nosy ass people, man. It's like they just don't want Jake get out their car and be about their business. This Edomite want to sit around and see what I'm doing because he know I'm reading the scriptures. Anyway, man, verse 21, Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. All right, so, hey, it's power in the prayer, man, because of faith. It's power in faith. And we believe in the true and living power that governs the earth. So you better believe when the Lord give us that power, the men of the Lord are going to do some extraordinary things, man. Things that are what they call unnatural. All right. Last one. This is Mark chapter 11 and 22. And Yahawashi answer and say unto them, Have faith in Yahawah, for verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he say shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. So it's all about faith, you know. Doubting and faith, you know, doesn't go hand in hand. You either have one or the other. And that's why in the prayer, the Lord stressed praying, you know, and believing in your prayer. You don't just put up prayers just to say it. You're believing what you're asking the Lord for, you know. You're believing that you're going to receive it, that he's going to give it to you. All right. Excuse me. All right, verse 24. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. And when ye stand praying, forgive if ye have aught against any, that your Father also which is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. But if ye do not forgive, neither will your Father which in heaven forgive your trespasses. So as brothers, you know, and keeping the brotherhood, the love of the brotherhood, if you have any aught against a brother, all right, within your body, you know, you want to, but not probably, you want to ask the Lord to forgive you, man, if you'd offended, you know, because, you know, Most High is all about is all about the love of the brotherhood, man. You know, he said, I'm gonna quote, he said, when you have, the men said, when did we have fed you, you know, when you was in prison, and when did we give you drink of water? The Lord said, when you have done these things unto the little ones, man, roughly paraphrasing. All right, when you've done these things amongst each other, you have done it unto me. All right, and that's how serious the Lord takes his brotherhood, man. You know, because the elect is very precious, man. Very precious, man. You know, think about it, man. Who in the world is going stand up against the evildoers? Who in the world is really going to stand stiffly you know, for the name of the Lord. You know, who's willing to give their body as a living sacrifice? Esau's going to demonize brothers. He's doing it now. People are going to humiliate you. People are going to say this and say that. And it's all because you believe in the Lord, Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, man. Who else is going to do that? All right? Everybody else trying to make a buck. You know? It's some truth. It's some truth. It's truth in everything. But majority of the lies overrule the truth today. Because niggas live for lies. They don't really live for the truth. You know, if you live for the truth, you're going to be hindered, man. You're going to be, you know, fucked up, you know? Life ain't going to be as peachy as you think it is, man. Everybody ain't going to be on your side. You're going to have more enemies than you got people that's rooting for you. You know, people that believe in you as a man of the Lord, man. And guess what? It's going to be that way because our Lord Yahawashi was treated that way. He said, he testified that this world was wicked, man. He's a prime example. Yahawashi knows, man, ain't nothing new under the sun. What we going through ain't nothing new that Yahawashi ain't seen, man. You know, he went through it all, man. That's why his blood was spilled for the Israelites, and in particular, the elect of the Israelites. Because through the elect of the Israelites, he could bring back the rest of Israel, you know? And that's why, you know, if you are a woman, you know, I don't want to talk about no woman in this topic, but if you a woman and you know that the Lord is dealing with the men first, you know, you should be very extra humble, man. You know, because the men of the Lord don't need an Israelite woman to bring back Israel. All right. The men of the Lord who the Lord set up, you don't need Israelite women to bring back the Israelites, period. You know? So that just shows you how much needed you are. But also you're needed because you're the mother. You're the help. You know? You're the help. Let me say that. You're the help. That's a better word. You know? But anybody can be a help. Any other woman can be a help. You know? I'm just being honest. But it's not based off no woman. I just came, hey, I'm going in the spirit. And I'm going to leave it at that. I ain't got no more precepts. I'm going to keep rambling on. I hope this lesson was edifying. It's all about faith at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's about faith. You know, holding on to it to the very end. You know, the Lord said, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved, man. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Rawchaa, Qadash. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. Salutations to all the Lord's hopeful elect. Shalom.